So the work I've got in the show is they're all a bit smaller than I would usually work, so they're a bit more experimental, and I'm interested in building up pictures, particularly in these works, building up pictures quite flattened, light and dark onto a ground colour that works as like the mid-tone.
Well, this was all based for, because I had one big painting, maybe 2 meters by 1.5 meters, that was going in a show in the Fine Arts Society in December, all based on the work of Marcel Duchamp. But because I like lots of paintings going at once, I had that one large painting and then maybe 5, 6, 7 smaller paintings going. So when there's an exciting point going in the larger one, but it has to dry out until the next show, then I can just keep going on various others, because I'm generally going on 10, 15 paintings at once. So yeah, this was all based on Marcel Duchamp, and it was a pretty open show. I think there were 50 different artists in it, and they just said, Marcel Duchamp, do what you like. So I was playing with his idea. There's a lady descending the stairs, one of his most famous paintings, and I loved that was just an image of movement. There was maybe 20, 30, 40 figures painted on top of each other, which is all just one lady in movement. It had all been worked from photography of Albert Muybridge, and so I tried that myself. I was using various photos of the same character, so whilst the outside elements it was clearly feet and it was clearly heads, but then in the middle there's this nucleus of shapes and colours, so I was trying to find that balance.
So I'm in this show this evening because Jason had come along to the BP Portrait Award, and my painting of Jean Wood was next to the painting of Edward Lucy Smith by, I can't remember his name. And later on I did a talk with Paul Benny in the lecture theatre, and Jason and Edward came along to that, and then they contacted me after that and said would I show with them, so this is the result of that. This evening there's a theme with this work. Yeah, these were all actually most of these are friends of my daughter, my oldest daughter, but they were kind of all interesting because they're reaching that kind of transitional age, sort of 17, 18, and they're all for different reasons. I thought kind of really interesting. Like this girl's a musician and a pianist, and I like the sort of quality of her holding herself. Other ones I have quite interesting personal stories, people who are adopted and a quite difficult life, or there's an Olympic swimmer over there. So they were all actually very interesting at that point where they're just about to start sort of getting a lot into life, you know. So yeah, that's what kind of links the people in this painting.
Basically, I'm influenced by 17th century Dutch painting, and that's at least aesthetically and technically. You know, I work in kind of old master techniques to build up translucent glazes of paint. I mean, I paint quite a lot of actors and actresses and people in costume. All of these actually in costume. But you know, because I'm interested in that line at which the actor becomes the character, and that kind of bit in between. And you know, I think about how much we all kind of move in and out of that performance-like state in our daily lives.